call Miss Jessie Cave. And ask you so far, you've met all these adoring fans. How's Comic-Con been for you so far, Devin?
It's been very fun. Everybody's been amazing. I love the accent. And yeah, I've just had so much fun so far.
Good. Work, how's it been for you so far, meeting all of your fans?
It's been very magical. I feel like I've met every single person in this room. Been very busy, but everyone's been great, really kind and nice. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. How about you, Harry?
Yeah, great. I mean, it's so lovely to sort of talk to the fans and talk about our experiences, their experiences, and share all that. So it's been fantastic. So thank you.
Yeah, this has definitely been one of the friendliest Comic-Cons I've ever done. People are really nice, I think. I mean, that's my experience so far today. Lots of people have been very nice. I haven't met all of you, but the ones I have met have been very nice.
Yes, honestly, Liverpool is such a fun crowd, and they're such a polite crowd. You guys have been amazing. And if you're coming to the panels for the first time, I'm going to fangirl just for a moment. I told you guys, huge Harry Potter fan. But then we're going to get interactive, and we have microphones around the arena, and we're going to get you guys to ask some questions. But quick question for me. I'll start with you, Jessie. We want to talk about all of your current projects and what you're currently into, because Jessie has a fabulous podcast. Can you tell us about it?
That's very sweet. No, I have too many podcasts. I think I need to stop podcasting, but unfortunately that seems to be, it's just the thing, isn't it? Everyone has a podcast. Yeah, I do a podcast with my sister called We Can't Talk About That Right Now. And I'm also launching a podcast with my boyfriend about our slightly unconventional relationship, called Before We Break Up Again. So that's exciting. Hopefully we don't break up before it launches in January. Yeah.
A little bit more to talk about. That's totally fun. I love the names of these podcasts. Very cool. We'll look those up. Harry, what are your current projects you're working on, or what are you enjoying these days?
Yeah, so there's something coming out this evening that I did from the BBC called Wolf Hall, which is a Tudor thing. That's literally airing tonight. Did a film called Harvest, which is hopefully going to be on Mubi soon. So lots of bits and pieces, really. Yeah.
Work, you always are keeping busy. What's keeping you busiest these days?
Well, I'm about to launch a podcast called I'm going to say absolute nothing in this show. No, absolutely not. But yeah, there's loads of stuff, but like everything, I can't really talk about it till it's happened. So lots of things in the pipeline to go ahead with, but nothing I can talk about right now.
We're intrigued.
You should be.
Devin? We are. Devin, what are you into these days?
So after Potter, I stopped acting completely, and I live on a farm in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by lots of horses. So I breed horses, we produce horses up to Grand Prix and Olympic level, and I trade cryptocurrency, and I raise my kids, so.
Hashtag real life. We love that. That's very cool. Well, Jessica, I'll start again with you. We're talking about Comic-Cons and how much fun we've had here, and the crowd's obviously been amazing. But when it comes to the Comic-Con scene, what are you mostly a fan of? Be it, sci-fi, fantasy, Star Wars. What sort of franchise or genre is your favorite when it comes to the Comic-Con landscape?
I wish I had one that I really was passionate about. I love Harry Potter. I love seeing everyone's... I think the thing I love most about doing conventions in general is the community. So just looking out the window this morning as people were arriving, it was so amazing to see people walking in the cold, in their costumes, in such a variety of things, and just thinking of, I would never have the confidence to dress up. I mean, and I find it so awe-inspiring to see how kind of genuinely excited people are to dress up and to come to these things and just share their passion with other people. It's really infectious.
I love sci-fi. I mean, I love every genre, of course, but I particularly recently got into sci-fi novels and sci-fi shows and movies. So yeah, I loved the new Dune film. That was fantastic. So that's a genre I think right now I'm sort of getting into.
Well, you're involved in every genre, so I don't even know how to even ask you this question. You're a part of all of it, but do you have a favorite sort of genre that you enjoy watching the most?
So watching genres, I enjoy documentaries, that kind of stuff. Trouble is with movies now, you just see through the veil, don't you? You know, it's all smoke and mirrors to everyone else, but I'm just looking at how they made the movie, why they put the camera there. So I'm unpicking the thing, so I can't thoroughly enjoy it, unfortunately. Whereas a documentary, you can just get involved with the subject and, you know, what you learn from it, I guess. Yeah, nonetheless, I still support going to the movie theatres. You know, we all sit at home now watching a tiny screen. Well, some of you have probably got massive tellies. I just sit very close to a portable, and I'm in an IMAX. Yeah, we mustn't forget out there are these wonderful multiplexes with huge screens and digital projection, so we still should support cinema in its true form. Because there's nothing quite like the audience experience. You're all sitting there now together, and you're experiencing this together, which is unique. So continue to go to the cinema if you can afford it.
Very well said. We love that. Yes, round of applause. There's a little shy round of applause there. Evan, what are you into? Are you a Star Wars guy? Marvel? DC?
Horses? Cryptocurrency?
Horse genre.
Yeah, exactly. So like I don't really watch a whole lot of TV. I don't have time. Horses are a full-time job. I'm first thing in the morning and finish last thing at night. So I don't have time. But what I love about coming to the conventions is basically what Jesse was saying. You see all these people dressed up in their cosplay, and it's just the respect that I have for them, for having the cojones to go out there and dress as they are. The time and effort and money that goes into some of these costumes is like crazy. So I love seeing all the amazing costumes.
By the way, Liverpool, the cosplay has been stellar. Give yourselves a round of applause. Some of the best we've ever seen. What's it like to see, and anyone can answer this, what's it like to see someone cosplaying as your specific character?
Funny. I just laugh every time I see it.
Are they just burnt, I assume?
Every time. Yeah. They've got dark faces, their hair is standing up.
Yeah. What about the rest of you? Seen anyone cosplay as you? What's it like?
I don't think I've ever seen someone as me.
We're still a bit mad at you, I think. That's what the problem is,
maybe.
yeah.
No, but I get it. I get it. It's, I mean, a smelting uniform would be kind of cool if anyone's up for that. But yeah, no. So ... To be continued.
The people who play me in cosplay have always got very painful knees for some reason. But I respect them nonetheless.
Yeah, I have seen a few lavenders in my time. The hair is the main thing, the curly hair and plaits. I love it. I love seeing it. It makes me feel a bit silly sometimes because the truth is I wear my hair like that just normally, and that's actually why they did the hair like that in the film. So I feel a bit like I feel a bit self-conscious now because that's what I naturally did do.
Yeah.
And so I feel that it's like looking back at yourself, it's just, what is that? Sorry, yeah.
You're cosplaying yourself, a little self-cosplay going on.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
We're going to ask the fans to go to the microphones. We have 1, 2, up at the top, 3, and 4. Please don't be shy. But a quick question for me, and this might not apply to you, Work, but when you all joined the cast, and you were so young, what was it like to then eventually deal with the fame that came along with having these roles?
I was 20, so I can't be claimed as a child. I only had one experience with fame, and that was a man in Soho photographing me as I was in my pajamas one morning, and it's the worst photo I've ever seen of myself. Probably the worst photo of all time. And since then, I've been a lot more careful with going out in my pajamas.
It's so funny you say that. We actually have the photo right here.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Just kidding. I would never do that to you. Harry, how was it it for you at such a young age?
I think I was quite lucky in that I didn't really get recognised that often when I was 11 when I started it. I have no idea why, but I kind of lived in ignorance really in terms of the scale of what Potter was. Quite an unusual relationship to sort of getting recognised still to this day, I think.
So I'm just Googling Jessica pajamas.
I genuinely have, like, that's traumatizing what you're doing now.
We've never done that except for a guy from the cast of Glee was talking about this horrible boy band haircut he had, and those naughty minxes up in the tower there, they put it on the screen. So it could happen. We don't know.
Just don't ever trust a Google image search, is all I would say.
Yeah.
Okay?
Just a second, were they see-through when you were wearing them? Strange.
I like that.
They're trying to sell pajamas there.
Yeah.
No, you were at the premiere there.
No, yeah, that's funny. The premiere image, that was the first time I ever got dressed up for anything. I actually had someone do my hair and everything. And obviously the second I arrived, for the biggest moment of what I thought would be my entire life, it starts pouring down with rain. So my hair went from curly to just dead, straight, drown, wrap type thing. And that was a good moment for me because I was like, okay, never ever expect anything from this. Okay, let's move on.
Ruined your glam. Devin, how did you deal with the fame?
Horses.
The answer's always
Cryptocurrency.
And cryptocurrency. No, so when I'd come back from the UK, so I used to fly over every Sunday, and then I'd fly back to Ireland on a Friday. So Saturday morning, I was back in the stables shoveling horse shit. So like, there was no getting a big head or anything like that. But while we were filming the first movie, we'd fly back home and we'd have people like outside the house, trying to get photos. You'd try and go out shopping or something like that, and there'd be people following you there. Outside the hotel in London was the same thing. It kind of stopped, well, I wouldn't say stopped, but it kind of eased off in the third movie. It was because everything was fresh, and they wanted to get photos of all the actors before the movies came out, I think. But yeah, I've always just been around my horses and just living my best life.
They don't care who you are, do they?
Not at all, and neither did the girls in the stables. So I thought, oh yeah, I'm in Harry Potter, I'm gonna get all the girls. No, didn't work whatsoever. Yeah. Instead, they would pin me down in a corner of a stable and just destroy me in horseshit. Or else I would get dunked in like troughs of water. My poor mum used to have to bring up spare pairs of jodhpurs for me every day because somebody would dunk me in the water. Because I'm such a short arse. They were like, yeah, he looks good in a trough of water.
Love it. We're gonna go to the fans here at Monopoly. We are by the fans, for the fans, so let's make this an interactive Q&A. We're gonna go to microphone number 1 on the right. By the way, guys, we're gonna limit it to 1 question each so we can get through as many as we can, yeah? Hi there.
Hi, I'm Cassie. Nice to meet you. I just wondered if there was anything that you managed to sneak off set and take home for a keepsake.
Is this being recorded?
Oh, no, it's just between us, just between us.
I've been pretty lucky. And not because I robbed it all. I have robbed stuff, but I'm not going to admit to that. So in the first movie, I was in Flitwick's classroom and I did my Wingardium Leviosa, blew up the feather. That was my 12th to my 13th birthday. So they gave me the feather that I blew up. I have my rings from the later movies. I have all the house ties. I have the original house tie with just the Hogwarts crest. Wow. I have lots of like random things, but my favourite thing that I have is my howler from the second movie. So the howler that Mrs. Weasley sends to Ron, I have that. So Warner Brothers gave it to me for a charity. And I did give it to charity, by the way. I didn't just rob it. I'm not that bad. And I had it sitting on my office desk for about a year before the charity auction came up. And I got so attached to it. So I flew over to Colorado, we put it up for auction, and then I ended up buying it. I was so used to seeing it on my desk that I felt like that's where its home was.
You still donated, that's very nice.
I did, then I bought it back again. And I did try and buy back. Warner's gave me the Quidditch World Cup tickets. And again, I put that up for auction. But that went for an obscene amount of money, and I was like, no. No, not today. I'll pass.
They were quite strict. That was my experience. I think they just didn't trust me in general, so they just they didn't let me. We had to check in things. I think at the door after scenes. I think I tried to steal some stud earrings, and I think I did successfully steal them, but then I immediately lost them. And you can buy them at Claire's Accessories. And there was also an accessorised ring as well, which I think I managed to steal. Which again, nothing really of that I wanted, you know. Sorry, that's not, I sound like a terrible person, but I would usually on a job they let you keep stuff.
Yeah.
So it was quite surprising. This is like a big money thing.
Yeah.
I thought they would be a bit more, you know, here's a wand, but no.
Can't believe none of us got a wand even.
It's terrible.
That would have been a lovely thing, wouldn't it? I don't even expect a glass case, just the wand.
I wouldn't mind. I was in Paris last year, and some guy comes over and says, I own your wand. I was like, no, you don't. He's like, no, I do. I rent your wand to all the different museums, like the travelling museums. And I'm like, can I buy it off you? So I'm still waiting for him to get back to me. So, like, all of our props from the movies that they weren't keeping for the museums, they all went up for sale. And I did not. I wish they had told all the cast that, like, certain costumes are going for sale, or wands, like, yeah. I wish they had told us.
You know, I have a Gringotts galleon that my daughter Annabelle was given, so that wasn't stolen. So I have that. It's beautiful, minted by proper mint. That's nice. Anything else? No, nothing else at all. Oh, I've got my teeth. My Professor Flitwick teeth. They're the most perfect set of teeth. Right? Now and again wear them to kind of scare people at the dentist. I went into the dentist once, came out after my appointment to pay, and I threw the teeth on the desk and goes, no, I don't know. He didn't charge me. I left.
Perfect.
So I've got the teeth and I've got my grip hook teeth as well, and some makeup pieces, and that is it.
I got nothing. I know. Gosh,
Everyone said,
a lot of R's today. It's great. No, I got nothing. I mean, yeah, the last film I had sort of lots of prosthetic makeup on, and I just didn't get to keep that either. So I don't know where that is. Probably somewhere in the museum, probably, or sold. But yeah, no, nothing, sadly. Oh well.
I'm so surprised you didn't take one of the letters. Like, everybody that I know that worked on Harry Potter robbed some of those letters.
Yeah.
Me included.
Yeah.
You missed out.
I have. I mean, there's enough of them to go around, so yeah.
I love it. We're going to go to this lovely Hufflepuff at microphone number 2 on the left. Hiya.
Hi, I'm Bianca. So if you could have a magical creature from the magical world as a pet, what would it be?
A hippogriff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, obviously I'm into horses. In case nobody in the audience got to know. Yeah, so like, I'd be off competing, winning every Olympic gold medal, every European gold medal. I'd be sorted.
You've given us a lot of thought, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get told I look like an owl quite a lot, so I would like an owl just to be here all the time. You can see it, can't you?